this before, so we're just gonna see how this goes. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I have a ton of things to put away, so I'm just gonna hop on here and see if anyone wants to join. Putting away so much, and I don't know if I can see who is here. Let's see. Hello, welcome in. I'm just putting away inventory right now, so I am just going live to see how this works. This cute Athleta was in my last haul. I have so much to put away. All of it's listed already, and I have to get some stuff ready for pictures tomorrow, so it's a lot of things. Hi, I'm glad you're here. Yes, so what I do right now, how I store my inventory, honestly, so I'm more of a visual person. I know a lot of resellers like to individually pack each item, but for me, I just find that it's a lot quicker to kind of just, I put them into my bin, do the bin number, and I just kind of neatly fold them. So when I'm looking for them, when I'm about to ship out, I just go into the bin and then find the color, and it's usually not an issue. So that's how I do it. I know there's a million and one ways to do it. I have a whole bunch of new stuff that I found today at the swap meet as well as at the bins. I honestly wanted to go back to the bins, but it's probably best if I stay home and get this stuff done because it piles up really quickly, especially with me trying to get like 200 listings up a week, so it gets hectic really quickly, and I've been needing to do a refresh. I gotta schedule this out now that I'm like actually listing a whole bunch. I gotta make a plan, like a weekly refresh to kind of get it done. I guess I'm gonna start doing it on Sundays, and maybe I'll make it a routine to like go live on Sundays while I do it. Makes it a lot more interesting. Sandra, if you're still in the chat, are you a reseller? How long have you been reselling? These pants are so cute. I love, they're really tall too. This is like them touching the floor, but they're really cute, and I was really happy to see that these are Anthropology. It's one of the house brands I never heard of, so it was awesome. You have it together. Yeah, no, I'm a mess. I try to, and my husband is the one that is really good at organizing, and I am definitely not, but he keeps me accountable for sure. reselling for about a year. Pretty small. I need to grow more money. How many hours do you work on? So honestly, I have put in a lot more hours recently. I would say that I almost do this like full time. Like I definitely put in full-time hours, especially in this growing phase, and then also starting YouTube. Um, I would say, so I am a stay-at-home mom. I do stay home with my 2 toddlers. They don't go to any daycare besides the gym daycare for about an hour and a half. So that is my main job, but my husband does come home around noon to 1, and after that is kind of my time to get some reselling stuff done. And I usually spend maybe like 4 to 5 hours a day. So I don't know if that's still technically part-time, but I definitely put a lot of effort. So I've been calling it full-time for a few weeks now. I definitely put a lot of hours into it. Consistently definitely has grown my reselling community, consistency has definitely grown my reselling income extensively. I'm gonna try to make sure I put these in the right bin because I keep getting distracted. This is an Aritzia. This is really tiny. It's a double extra small. Sunday Best Aritzia. I found it at Savers. How do you like living in Hawaii? It's really beautiful here. It's very hot in my opinion. I am from San Diego, and it does get hot in San Diego, don't get me wrong, but it's a different temperature. It's dry and not humid, so humid arguably feels worse. And so I like it. We're only here for a year, maybe like a year and a half more, so definitely loving it while we're here, but I am excited to get back to the mainland just because I have a lot of family in California, and that is our goal, to go back to California where we have that support. The view is really pretty. The beaches are gorgeous. I actually have some friends coming to visit, and I'm really excited about that because we're gonna go do a whole bunch of touristy things, so that's always fun. We don't get to do a whole lot of that just because we do have 2 toddlers, so it's gonna be a nice little break for me, and I'm gonna probably have to get my listings done ahead of time so I don't have so I can still be consistent and all of that. So but we're kind of like in that growing phase right now, so it's been a little less exploring for us. I haven't been to the beach in a really long time, but I did get a tattoo, when was it? The end of August with my mom when she came to visit, so that is partially why, because I can't go in the water, and my girls like to go in the water, and it would just be a little bit unsafe to let them go in the water, and then, you know, I was avoiding it just for the infection warnings. I think that's what it is. You don't want to get an infection from the ocean, and the beach that we tend to go to always has like leaks or something, so probably not the best idea to go with a fresh tattoo. But our girls are definitely little beach babies. They love the beach. Sand. We have 1,000,001 swimsuits for them. Mostly from me finding them while thrifting. Because they grow out of them so quickly anyways, might as well save a few bucks. I don't know how so I grew up there, and yeah, the reason why, so our original plan was to not go back because, again, like you said, it's very expensive. But with reselling and then my husband hopefully finding a decent job, I think that will be just enough for us to live a comfortable life. So hopefully it does work out that way. My husband does have better job opportunities on the East Coast, but we both really love California, so we're gonna be trying our best to get back there. But I totally get that. It's very expensive. It's so expensive here. I feel like it's not much different, but there is, it is very expensive to live here. And we definitely take advantage of, my husband's in the military, so we take advantage of like the commissary and like saving a little bit of money here and there with the no tax stores, which comes in clutch sometimes. This sweater's so cute. Apparently it's men's. I feel like this is definitely like an oversized woman's, but I mean, when I looked up the actual style, it said men's. It's from Hollister. So we're gonna put this one away. How many items do you have listed? So let me just put this in real quick. So I have 1,284 listings. This morning I had 1,300, but I cannot stay over the 1,300 number, which is definitely a blessing because that means I'm obviously selling items, but I am trying to expand, and I'm like playing, what is the word? Playing catch up. Like I'm like, okay, finally 1,300, and then the next day I sell, 12 to 15 items, and I'm like, oh gosh. So I am trying to get that number closer to 1,500, but I just haven't got very close. But I do have help listing my items now. I did get a personal assistant because I really want to get a, higher inventory number. So that being said, I do have help, and I'm not doing all of this myself. But I think I got up to 1,000-ish by myself, and then after that it was a lot to keep up with. Trying to source as much as I can, also taking pictures, and then also listing. Listing definitely took the longest for me, just because I like to be very specific and try to find stock photos, and I'm still able to do that. I still do partially of the title, specifics. The girl does find some of it though, and then if something's a little off, then I just fix it. But she is a big help in my business. And then I'm also going to have someone help me take pictures. Hopefully, she's actually one of my friends / neighbors, and she is interested in taking pictures for me, so that's going to be a big help, because that will give me more time for putting away inventory, sourcing even more inventory. I do want to start Whatnot just because I am finding a lot of quantity, and I find pretty decent things, so I'm just nervous to go live. That's why I'm going to start tiptoeing into doing these kinds of lives, so it's not really much pressure. Does the number listed really matter? I think the faster sell-through rate would be better. Faster sell-through. Yeah. So, hello.
So your live was off.
What do you mean?
Just try to check it.
It's on. So I don't think the quantity matters. Sell-through rate is definitely a big component to things that I pick up, but also I sell a lot of quantity on eBay, and so I'm pretty sure people would be like, I'm not going to pick up bras because there's a really bad sell-through rate, but I just sold a bundle for I think it was 6 bras and earrings, and that whole bundle sold for $70, and every single one of those items were from the bins. So turning like 7 to 70, someone found all these bras that were their size. For me, like, I rather have a bunch of items that people can choose from. I know that there are obviously business models that are more sell-through rate based. I do put that in consideration though. For instance, like if I find a Madewell basic tank, I love picking up Madewell, but I'm not going to be sitting on something that will probably sell for $5 2 years from now. So I do think that sell-through rate has a big component in how much you have listed. But I do think for my business model, having a lot of quantity is important to me. My friend just said that she's not going to the bins. I was asking her if she wanted to go this morning. She didn't end up going. She said she was going to go later, but I think I might just see her tomorrow. Okay. And you know what? I think I just ran out of boxes. So we're just going to start pulling them. And yeah, thank you for the encouragement. I've been trying to hype myself up, but I just have this really big fear that it's going to be a fail. And obviously it's kind of ridiculous because your first show's probably not going to be great anyways. But yeah, I don't know why I have this fear of not wanting to do it. I'm trying to check which one's empty. We're gonna just go with this one for right now. So that I have some empty spaces. I am getting through it quickly. So there's that. I'm up to 42 bins, and now I probably have to get another shelf because they are filling up. Whatnot is tough, and oh, sorry, Sandra, you're welcome. Whatnot is tough. Yeah, so that's why I figured I think what I'm gonna plan on doing is once I hit 1,000-ish subscribers on YouTube, which I'm about almost halfway there, so that's really exciting. But I think once I get to 1,000, I think I'm gonna do a video that, what's her name, Rebecca Allison did, and it was essentially going to the bins, thrifting for items for a Whatnot show, and just have that scheduled. She has a big enough following for her to do this is tonight, but I think I'm gonna do 3 days in advance. All the items that you're gonna see will be on a Whatnot show, or I guess more of all the popular items, because some of them I pick up older specific brands, or just men's. I feel men's doesn't do well with my audience. I feel I have a lot more women watching, but something like that. I definitely find a lot of athletic wear, Free People, Abercrombie, Zara. I find a lot of the trendier brands at my bins, and yeah, so I am planning on doing something like that, and hopefully it goes well. Her first show was yeah, I don't know if that was her first show, but I definitely, maybe, I don't follow her that closely to know if that was her first Whatnot show, but it definitely seemed like a good plan. And I know that it was sponsored, which obviously I'm not, but I think that whole video idea is really interesting. So look how pretty this is. I don't know if I showed this in a haul. Oh yeah, I did. This dress, hopefully it sells. It's a really nice evening prom dress. Let's see. How did okay. We are bin 28. I already forgot. I'm losing it. How many items do you list daily? So I have someone listing for me, well, making drafts. It really depends on how many items I give her to draft, and then how many I have available for that day. I try to do, this week I've been doing 30, which is a little crazy. But I try to keep it between, at minimum 20. Today I have not listed any, and I have 2 drafts, so I'm going to list those 2 today just to kind of feed the algorithm. Tomorrow I probably won't post anything because I haven't given her any pictures to draft. Tomorrow is my photographing day. I dumped like 40 to 50 drafts, or I listed like 40 items yesterday, so a lot of items just because I had them all in my drafts and I just wanted them out. So yeah, it really depends. It depends on how many drafts I have, because I have not been listing myself. Tomorrow I may go through the things that I have purchased from like a Savers or something and just list them myself, so I have some new listings, but for right now I have not listed anything today. Let me know how many listings you list. I know a lot of people like to do 5 to 10, which is definitely a great number to start with, but I am in the growing period, so that is why I have been really pushing for that quantity. Okay, this item is literally marked incorrectly. I'm trying to fix something. When I don't have new eyelids. Oh, sorry, I cannot read. I need glasses, you guys. When I don't have time to list new items, I just yes. Oh yeah. So that is also really important. That's probably what I'm going to be doing tomorrow is relisting or relist still items. So I have been I go through they have a stale list drop down, and that's how I see what needs to be refreshed. And honestly, that is a really big part that I have been just kind of pushing to the side. It definitely does help because I have sold things that had been sitting for a while purely because I relisted them and they sold within a day or two. So that is just a good reminder for me because I need to do it too. Alright, I almost fixed this. Apparently I didn't even list this on eBay or Poshmark, so this is also a reason why I have to do this, because this is just not good if it's not listed. That's the whole point. Let's say this is formal. And if anyone lists on Mercari, oh my gosh, the thing that makes me so upset, not upset, okay, I'm being dramatic. Thing that makes me annoyed is when I am listing something, let's say for example that dress, it will say like what style, and then it has every style except the dress or the style that I'm listing, and I just have to pick one, and I'm just like, okay, this is probably not helping the item, but sure. I don't really sell a whole lot on Mercari, only when I send out aggressive offers, but I'm okay with that because Mercari has one of the least amount of fees. So, and also if you guys are on Curtsy, if you sell more trendier items, this is one of those. Aerie, Forever 21, Free People, Lululemon, all the activewear brands, mall brands, Zara. Make sure you sign up for Curtsy. They have added this feature where you can just go into the app, you click list. There's the import from all apps. You just click that, click your Poshmark closet, and it will import everything for you. It sends offers if you put on autopilot. You can add free shipping. The fees are like non-existent compared to Poshmark. So yeah, just a nice tip for you guys. If you sell those brands, they will kind of filter out men's brands, children's or men's stuff, children's clothes, stuff that's not. They only focus on women and women's clothes and accessories. So yeah, just a little tip for you. And you do 5 per day. Yeah, that's what I did for a really long time, and I found that was a good number to be consistent with. All right, I'm almost done with this bin, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, and then like a little thing about Curtsy, the scuba that was in my last haul video sold for $81 on Curtsy. The buyer, oh my gosh, ow. The buyer paid for shipping, and I profited just about 65 or something like that. So yeah, that was a really great sale. What are you guys up to? I know it's a little later in most places in the world right now. It is 3:20 for me, so it's still pretty much midday. Do you guys do any thrifting? Is this your relaxing day? Yesterday was kind of my chill day. I was getting a little burnt out with well, I guess okay. I made my drafts live, so I did list. And I did film that video that just got posted, so if you haven't seen it, go ahead and do that. You know, stick around, or you can come back. But I did film that. And then other than that, I kind of just had a chill day. I went to TJ Maxx, walked around, tried to find some Christmas decor to add to my collection, as if I need any more. There's always room for more Christmas decor. Alright, I think that's enough for this bin before it explodes. And if you guys aren't following me already on Instagram, it's the same, the Thrifted Mama. I post a lot of like finds from the day, polls. I don't know, it's just a place for me to chat, and I find it is fun. Alright, let me find another bin. Alrighty. Still have 2 bins. Good gracious. Alright, that was the last of that. eBay. Okay, what are you doing on eBay? What does cleaning up mean? Honestly, my husband deals with a lot of the analytics and the back end of my business, just because he's really into that stuff, really into numbers. Business is his thing, and so that's kind of where he's been helping me as of recently. And I do plan on doing giveaways. I'll probably start off with like something small. I know that giveaways, I haven't learned too much about whatnot, and like, or I haven't learned much about like why people do giveaways. I'm guessing it's for, I don't know, does it bump you up, or does it send a notification? Like, I don't know. I would do a giveaway just because like I see a lot of people do it, so might as well try it out. I'll probably do something small, like a $5 Starbucks gift card or something like that, which honestly, $5 gift cards don't really mean a whole lot now. Because every time I get a drink, it's like $6 or $7. It might be just because I'm in Hawaii, but like, goodness gracious, every time I'm at the mall, I see those like sidewalk chalkboards, and it's like a drink, a grande size, for like $9. I'm always like shocked every time. but I will give it to them. They're pretty good, so I guess you get what you pay for. I don't know. All right, 41. Taking pictures for drafts. That's awesome. How many are you listing, or how many oh my gosh, how many pictures are you taking? Sorry, I cannot talk. Said, people come in your room taking free stuff. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. I could have swore that there was an option to do, I'm pretty sure I saw something where it was like the person, okay, no, I think it was if you entered, you had to be present in order to win. But I will say I have won a giveaway before and never actually purchased from the person. Not intentionally, like not, but I think I had to hop off, or I just like didn't see anything that I would like bid on. So I did win something like that before, but I understand like that is kind of annoying because obviously you want that to go to someone who supports you. It's kind of not nice. But it was what was the t-shirt? It was like a Nickelback t-shirt that I gave my husband, and it was gigantic. And I don't listen to Nickelback, never have, so I think he was just like, okay, nice t-shirt. Alright, I think I sold these. No, I don't think so. I have them backlogged on my camera. I have stuff photographs. Oh, nice. So I have a pile behind this camera right now of things that I have photographed but have not listed, so I need to work on that as well. And you spent a lot of time in the kitchen. Did you make anything yummy, or are you just cleaning? I really want to make some pumpkin cookies or some like yummy muffins for my girls. But I swear, every time I make them, they're like, oh, I don't like muffins now. As if they wouldn't tear up a box of like the ones from Target in a heartbeat. And my girls are only 3 and almost 2, so they're in that I don't want to eat anything but goldfish stage. And it drives me and my husband bonkers. I could have swore, I don't think these are listed. Judy Blue, I love this brand. Yeah, these aren't listed for some reason. But I have 3 listed and 26 sold. I feel like the sell-through rate has kind of died a little bit. But then again, these are all like slim and skinnies. So maybe it's just that style. But they used to sell within like a day or 2 for me. So that was always exciting. And this is the most slept on brand, I swear, Knox Rose. This dress is really pretty. I only pick it up in extra large or XXL. I've never seen any bigger than that, but it's usually a $20 sale relatively quickly, so. And I only pick them up when my cost of goods is about, bins pricing or lower. I keep forgetting what bin I'm in. Okay. I found a couple Lucky Brand plus size today, which is exciting because extra large and up for those kinds of brands tend to do very well. 41. Do I number my items? I do not. I kind of explained this a little bit earlier, but you probably weren't in the chat, which is totally fine. I put them in a bin. For me, I'm a visual learner, I'm a visual person, so in my Vendu, when something sells and I'm like going to write down where the item is, I'll go bin 41, and then I just look for the print. It has not failed me yet, and I really don't. I feel like the person that I am, I would never put away inventory if I had to individually pack and number them. Like, that's just the person that I am. Like, even not doing that, this is my least favorite activity. I don't like organizing. I don't, and it kills my husband 24/7 because I just am not an organized girly. But like for reselling, you just kind of have to. It kind of bites you in the butt if you're not. Ooh, yummy chicken and dumplings. Lots of cleaning and brownies. Oh my gosh, brownies sound so good. We actually have a cookie brownie mix, so I think I might make that later. You know what sounds good? Sushi. I love this place that we go to. It's called Genki. If you ever visit the island of Oahu, check it out if you like sushi. It's essentially, you order it on your phone. They used to have little like tablets, but you order it on your phone and it like shoots out to you in a little train. It's like a fun experience, and also like it's relatively, and I think it's relatively inexpensive for sushi, and it's really good. Our girls love it. They have non-sushi stuff too, but mostly sushi, and I have become obsessed with fish, seafood, sushi, poke, all of it since living here in Hawaii. So. Okay. Hello, the Closet Scratcher. Welcome in. Just kind of putting away a bunch of inventory from everything that has been listed this week. I saved it up for today, and now I gotta do it. Yeah, right. Let's all go to Sandra's house. Booking my plane ticket right now. I could use a break. Do you guys have any plans for this week? I have two friends coming to visit the beginning of November, so I'm kind of trying to hustle a little bit, make sure I have extra listings so I don't source. I'm not going to source, but while they're here, but so I just have extra like cushion for that. Probably going to film. Wait, what week is this? So I have a little bit of time. Probably gonna try to post this week's. I'm probably gonna film this weekend's haul video from the bins. Have it all right here. It's a little bit. I've been liking going to the bins during the week in the afternoon. It's just been a little bit more fun to go then versus the weekend, which was my strategy for a while, was Saturday and Sunday for as long as I could bear, which is usually 4 hours, and then I start getting really hungry, and then it's just a very small space, so it gets really, really tiring quickly. Alright, I'm gonna make sure that I'm putting the inventory incorrectly because I have been talking. Okay. I feel like I put, yeah, that needs to be fixed. Thank God I went and looked because that would have been bad. I've done that, and I have to like look back and see when I would have put back that item, and then looked at like every single bin that I numbered. So that is actually a downside of not numbering it, but it doesn't happen too often. Look at this really cute. So I think this was on Wednesday, I'm not sure. I found these Love and Lemons cardigans, 2 of them. So I found this one, and this was the first thing I grabbed from the bin, and in white. I was shocked. I was like, this is crazy. Like, no one grabbed these. Apparently, maybe they grabbed them and put them back. I don't know, but I'm really excited to get those listed for Love and Lemons. Definitely has a good following. I have a whole lot of things to ship out this week, or this week from this weekend. So these will definitely be a little bit more empty after all of it, but we will see. I have a good lot of laundry. Yeah, so laundry, putting things in laundry, it's like it just leaves my mind. I'm like a day or a couple hours later, you know, I'm just like, oh crap, like I never switched it, and then I get myself in trouble. I'm really bad at laundry. Work, oh no, yeah. I'm gonna try to put in a good amount of hours this week, mostly because I have a lot to list, and I have sourced a buttload of stuff, and now I have to picture. What do you do for? Is it your 9 to 5? What is your job? What bin is this? 30. Okay. Some Billabong pants. Flowy Billabong pants. Billabong isn't a fast seller for a lot of things, but certain things I'm just kind of experimenting, because some things have sold really quickly, like the cardigans and sweaters, but the things that you would think would sell a little bit quicker, like what they're actually known for, like beachy stuff, I don't know, maybe it's just a little bit saturated, but I thought this is a cute colorway. Oh, nice. That's interesting. My parents work in the school district in California, so I kind of got a feel for, you know, I guess it is a little different. My husband's also, I think my mother-in-law works at a community college, I believe, but I wanted to originally become, like, back in high school, I wanted to be like what is it called? Like a therapist. I'm not sure if I was like zoned into a specific like type of therapist, but here I am. A reseller. If you would have told me that I was going to be doing this a few years ago, I would have been like, oh, yay. But honestly, I did see this I'm pretty sure the first time I saw someone do this was during the pandemic, or a little bit before, and someone popped up that was near me, and they were like, I resell clothes online, and I was just really confused as to how that was like worth it or profitable. Yeah, but I'm glad I like took the bite and tried it out. are some flack shorts. The Zara piece wasn't actually listed. I don't know. Either I'm not sending the right pictures to my lister, or I just have not, like, why is this? Oh, sorry. I looked it up wrong. I put Eileen Fisher instead of flax, so that's on me. If I'm just not sending the right pictures, or sending all of them, or she's like skipping over them, or what, but I gotta check because, yeah. Oh, nice. You get to work out. You get to work from home. That's awesome. That's kind of the job that my husband wants to try to find if we end up living in California, like a work at home job, and then work from home, and then maybe homeschool our girls. This is a brand I've never heard of before. 6397. I don't know if it's going to show, but I'll focus. But it's like a, I guess technically this would be like Lag and Luck. Basic coastal. I'm not sure, but I've never heard of this brand. But when I looked up, the comps looked pretty decent. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be more of a summer piece. Summery. See, I don't know why this is not listed. It is so hot here. Sit on whatnot. Yeah, no, I purchased something yesterday, and I was literally just looking up. Like, I was just on the Discover, like, women's clothing page, and then I popped onto a show and then bought something. And I was like, oh, okay, this is why they say Whatnot's great, because, like, you just get someone that pops in, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, now I have something being shipped to me. Should not be spending money, but here we are. These actually sold already. Patagonia. It sold in one day, in a few hours, for $30. I listed them for $38 because comps are kind of all over the place, but I try to go a little higher than normal. But yeah, it sold really quickly. I find a decent amount of Patagonia stuff. I actually, let's see. I found this yesterday. No, not yesterday. Friday. This is the first thing I grabbed. I believe this is a chinchilla. Is it a chinchilla? It would say chinchilla, right? Or is this the Better sweater? I'm pretty sure the Better sweater is not fleece, because it's like the not. I don't know what this material is called. It's not quite teddy, right? I'm not sure. But it was really exciting to find that. Okay, this is just like not listing. Okay, I'm just going to skip out on that. And make sure I've been putting everything in the right bin. There's a kid like sprinting outside and kind of scared me because I was like, who's coming? I live in a military neighborhood, so we're all just kind of neck to neck with each other. You can I can see 2 houses from my garage. Yeah, see, these aren't listed either. I'm so confused. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I'm going through this because I can see what has been listed or what has not. Do you think it's worth upgrade subscriptions? That is, so I'm gonna have to do a video with my husband and kind of see what his opinion on all the ad fees, store, because I can't even tell you what kind of subscription I have. He's the one that did it all. I don't know. I could probably look it up right now, but I am not sure. I gotta make a video because I should do that, and then maybe on my Instagram do kind of like a poll, because I have gotten a few questions on like what ad rate I use, what's my strategy with that, and offers to likers. I do have my offering, like buyer can send me an offer feature on. I know some people don't and don't want to deal with that, but honestly, on a slow day, I will take something that's relatively low just to move it. It probably also depends, excuse me, on how many items you list. Again, I don't know. I'm so sorry. Dang, I've almost been on here for an hour. I am getting work done, so yay me. This had been in my death pile forever, and it probably won't sell until next spring. But it's this Parker, oh my gosh, is it backwards? No. Parker 100% silk faux wrap. Well, I guess, yeah, faux wrap mini dress. It's really cute, and I'm pretty sure I just had to wash it, and then I washed it, hung dry it, and then never listed it. It just lived in my laundry room for months on end. I probably thrifted that like back in April, to be completely honest, and I just listed it like this past week. I'm going to maybe post, I don't even have Instagram on here. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. Okay, never mind. This is not gonna work. How did you guys get into reselling? I just am curious. I used to have offers on and turned them off. Okay, yeah, that's smart. I guess that is a good method to do. The lowball offers really get me annoyed sometimes, because most of the time I already have a coupon on my store. I do that because I send out pretty hefty offers on Poshmark, so I kind of just balance it out. But then people will like add 50% on top of that, and I'm like, okay, I am so down to give you my best price, but this is a bit much, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure the other day I got like a few dollars, an offer for like a couple bucks, and I was just like, this is not a garage sale. I don't even remember what it was, honestly. I'm gonna be completely honest. Yeah, don't remember what it was, but it was definitely not something I was going to take. Nice, like beachy Lulu's cardigan. I think I'm gonna stop picking up Lulu's. I'm gonna say that and then continue to pick it up because I don't learn from my lessons. Actually, I did sell 2 Lulu's items today. Earrings, which is the first time I've ever picked up earrings before, and a dress. So maybe, I don't know, but this is just a swimsuit cover up. Lulu's has been moving slower than I would like, but then again, I only pick it up from the bin, so I can't complain a ton. Yeah, exactly. Like those offers, I'm like, please get out of here, thank you. I moved and sold everything I owned, so when I got where I was going, I had to buy. I got into reselling about a year ago. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that, and I'm sorry about your loss. 2 incomes to 1. Yeah, I'm really proud of you. That's a very tough thing to go through, and yeah, I'm glad that you found reselling to kind of, you know, I'm sure that it helped a little bit mentally as well. That is a tough decision to have to like switch I guess mentalities of like having that extra income. Caleb Griffin. Hello, Caleb. That's my husband, you guys. And yeah, so I started reselling. So I guess I can do an entire video about how we got into it. But for the couple people that are in here, I started reselling back in 2015, I believe. I come from a single mom, and with my stepdad, so she never remarried, and I'm very thankful for my stepdad and all the stuff that he like helped us with. But I always wanted to have, you know, a little bit of spending money. We never really had the like capacity for that. So I started to flip things. So I used to like these little squishy things, right? And they were super popular. And so I went on to AliExpress. And back then I had a channel dedicated to this. And I went onto AliExpress, bought some generic ones, and then sold them. I would buy like a pack of 6 of them and then sell them for like literally $5 or something, free shipping. Like, my margins weren't great. But then again, like, you know, a few bucks was a pack of like a pack of, like a bag of chips and a drink. And, you know, it was just some extra money. That's kind of where I started getting the idea of, wow, like you can buy something cheap and then someone will pay a little bit more for that, and there's, you know, that profit. I used to sell out everything. Did I make substantial money? No, but I was hustling as like a 15-year-old, 14-year-old, 15-year-old, something like that. But all of this started because I had moved here from California, and did I put this in the right? Yeah. Moved here from California. I was going through all of our stuff. I really needed to get rid of stuff. And then I had my youngest, gave birth in November, and then posted a bunch of like my maternity stuff. I spent a good amount of money on maternity clothes just because I was posting a lot of pictures, Instagrams, all that stuff, and bought some more like trendier website stuff and knew that I could probably resell them later. So it never occurred to me that like this was like something that people did, but just like I'm gonna resell the items that I have. And from there I stumbled across Court J Thrifts on TikTok and was like, wow, she is buying, like, she made a video that went viral. It was like $1,000 on this entire bag full of Lululemon, and I was just shocked because I was like, okay, why would she spend that much money on Lululemon? Like, I like Lululemon, but like that's a little crazy. Then I realized she was reselling them, and I was like, well, then how does she, like, where's the profit coming from? Like, why would she spend that much money? And then I realized she was popping on Instagram, like, with her story sales. And I was like, okay, that got me thinking. And I was also in a really deep state of postpartum depression. So I just kind of used this to kind of like pick myself back up. And yeah, with the help of my husband and reselling, I definitely came out of it quicker than I would have expected. And then it just kind of grew from there. Mercari is... Yeah, so Mercari is the worst. I will get people who message me like, hey, will you take $10? Like, no, but thank you. But that being said, I will always accept Mercari offers if they're sent to me, because it's usually no more than 20 or 30% off, and I don't see that as a lowball offer just because my cost of goods are usually really low. So that's kind of the way I see it. I'm sorry. Oh, we have puppies. What kind of dogs do you have? We have one dog named Daisy, and she is a Australian Shepherd Terrier mix, I believe. She's a little crazy, but she is just a puppy. And then we have a kitten. She's like 7 months, I think. Her name is Bree. She's a gray little cat. Will you have to liquidate before you move again, or will the service move? So the military will, let me put this back, but the military will move all of it for me. Guys, I'm really running out of space here. I need to get another shelf. I mean, this is like intentionally, but like I'm trying to find where I can stuff some things in. Okay. Also, just a quick question for the chat. If I were to do a whatnot show, what kind of items would you be interested in? I'm gonna start posting that on Instagram, maybe even a poll on YouTube, just because I have probably the most engagement on my YouTube versus, I guess they're about equal now, but I just kind of want to get an idea of what I should look into bringing into a show. Now on to the last bin. Oh, goodness. Alright. The birds are going crazy out there. Okay. Yeah, so back to the military. They will move everything for me. I will maybe, depending on where we're at, what the stance is for like where we're going, etc., etc. I may liquidate a little bit, but it really won't cost us much, just because the way it works is they will cover up to like how much they will cover up to how much it would cost to go back to his home state, and his home state is North Carolina, so it's just about as far as you can get. I'm sure there's a couple states that are farther, but pretty far. And if we go to it, basically it covers all bases. If we go to California, that's going to be obviously closer than North Carolina. So yeah, I might liquidate. I might do like more whatnot shows. I might drop prices. It really depends. But then part of me also wants to just stockpile a bunch of stuff, because like the bins here are great just because it is a smaller island. Not a lot of people know about it. There's not a lot of people on the island, period. And yeah, that's kind of like an idea that I've been playing with, to see if I can just like stockpile a bunch of stuff. Like obviously don't start now, but maybe like 6 months out or so. Oh, I love the name Apollo and Athena. It is so cute. Yeah. So Daisy's crazy. Like, she is a big old dog. She's so excited all the time. And the only time she's chill is like in the mornings or at night. Like, she's just a little bit calmer, a little bit more cuddly. But the rest of the time, she's like ready to go 24/7. And 10,000 pounds. Yeah. So we'll probably get rid of some things. Like, we'll probably sell. Honestly, I'm like, let's get rid of the couch. But then again, I do want to buy another couch, because our couch is not my favorite. But we'll probably get rid of, some furniture, just to kind of have a clean slate. We bought all of our stuff here from other people, so it will probably be sold before we leave. Question for the chat. What's the last thing you've sold today? I think I just sold a pair of Nike Pros on eBay. Just not a high sale, but pretty high sell-through rate for me. They move very quickly, and I only pick them up for $1 or biz prices, so it's a decent, consistent seller for me. Also, what is your guys' favorite category to sell in? Like, do you like shoes? Do you like kid clothes? Do you like specific dresses, pants, jeans, activewear? I'll tell you guys mine. I love selling activewear and jeans. Those are like my favorite. That's my favorite section to go through at thrift stores. I like the bins because I just come across a whole bunch of stuff, and if I never went to the bins, I probably would never pick up tops, just because it's just really like, for me, it's not like, okay, the best way to put it is it's not the highest ROI for me to go through a million tops versus going through a little bit less jeans and then getting a higher sale price. But the bins has shown me otherwise. I've for sure probably added tops as one of my top sellers because I have been picking up a lot of tops at the bins. It is warm up in here. Sorry if you can see me. I am sweating. Alright, I keep forgetting what bin this is. That's what I do all the time, even not talking. Roper. I've never heard of that brand. Let me look up the label. Let's see. Well, actually, I'll look it up on Posh. Oh, I actually sold this, which I was toying with the fact that maybe I'd keep it, but it's really cute. So we'll put that to the side. I'm gonna actually get this over here so I'm not confusing my piles. Yes, I hate going through dresses. Okay. Let's see. Is it like a Southwestern brand? Yeah, it seems like so. Ooh, the boots are nice. Okay. I'll definitely keep this brand in mind. Yeah, I've never seen this before. We don't have a whole lot of like Western brands. I get so excited whenever I come across any kind of cowboy boot because most of the time people don't care to pick them up. Like I found a pair of Tacovas the beginning of this month or last month, and that was super exciting. They sold within a day for like $200, $100. Oh my goodness, I think it was 100. Yeah, I think it was 100. Okay, so the Barbie, wow, a Barbie outfit. Okay, maybe I should start looking at hard goods. I kind of, I look through hard goods, but not extensively, and I know there's probably a lot of money to be made from those bins. But that is awesome. Congratulations. I pretty much only list. Yeah, so that's like the beauty of listing on Poshmark. Like a lot of people complain about the fees, and the way I look at it is like, yes, the fees are horrible. Like, I don't like that they're 20%, but also that's a sale and that's money in my pocket that I would have not made. Or, you know, there are some things I will sell on Poshmark and probably would never sell on eBay and vice versa. And so, yeah. And the shipping is just so easy. Like, so incredibly easy. Like, almost worth it just on that factor alone. I do ship, I do list my stuff, my shoes on eBay, but I tend to, so I try to use flat rate boxes. Seems to be the cheapest option living in Hawaii to get that stuff out and, you know, for an affordable cost. So I don't know if you know about the prices. I know them like the back of my hand, but for on eBay it's $7. Okay, actually I never used the flat one, but $7.75 I believe for like the paper envelope, $8.30 for the padded one, which is like my flats, loafers that are like pretty flat, small sneakers, sandals, loafers, like anything that can be pretty much like not harmed if it was flattened. And then for medium boxes, that's like my bigger shoes, boots, smaller boots, stuff like that. And then what is it? The large boxes, obviously, bigger boots and stuff like that. The medium box is $14, and the large box is $19. I rarely use the large box, but yeah, I need to change my shipping policies because I have been kind of, you know, using some of my profit to cover some of the shipping, which is probably not the best way to do it. But that's for like the bigger items. Usually first class, it's not a big deal and it's only like a few cents over, but then sometimes I make a little bit from the ones that are less than $5. Okay. Okay. Got all of that in. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I never knew that Barbie stuff could sell like that. I know with like the whole Barbie core thing, Pink was doing really good, but I never thought like vintage stuff. I did find an Elmo collab with Barbie, but it was, I'm pretty sure it was dated to 2006, so it really wasn't that old. But I did look it up and it wasn't worth much. And I'm not a hard goods person. Oh, God. Alright, we're gonna see if I can make something here. I'm gonna have to get more bins. Do you guys both sell on, do you guys sell both, or what platforms do you guys sell on? Right now I'm just doing, I'm doing eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Curtsy. I tried out Depop for like a few weeks, but I'm just not there. I just don't like it. I feel like people my age are really into, I actually sold this, so I'm gonna pull this, really into the Y2K style, and that's kind of what's popping over there. I don't know, it's just not really working out for me. I didn't really get much attention on my listings anyways, so yeah, but I really like Curtsy. I've sold 5 or 6 items just this weekend, which is probably more than Mercari. Yeah, same, like hard goods. I've been trying to pick up baby like carriers, I sold a game a while ago. It sold very quickly. And I priced it, maybe I priced it too low, but I priced it with eBay comps, and the guy bought pretty much, I think, full price within like 30 minutes. So maybe I screwed up with the pricing, but eBay wasn't showing much. Like wasn't showing very high comps, so that's why I priced it that way. But yeah, sold really quickly. What else have I sold that's like hard goods? Oh, if you guys ever come across baby brezas, which I actually just donated one because I purchased it without like one of the more important parts and I didn't realize. But if you ever find baby brezas at like anywhere and your cost is like, I would probably pay up like $20 for one, because there's not a whole lot listed on Poshmark, and the ones that are selling for like anywhere from 70 to 90. And so I bought that one for like $3 at the bins, and it sold the same or next day for like 90 something dollars. So yeah, if you guys ever come across baby brezas, you can look them up. They're like essentially like a Keurig for a baby and formula. So it's a pretty popular item. They did have like some controversy when it first came out, or at least when I had my first baby. There was like a thing where people said that it didn't spit out the right amount of formula, so your baby was drinking mostly water, which is obviously not a good thing. But I think that they've corrected that, and so I'm not sure if you have to like look up the exact I don't think any of them have been recalled or anything like that. But yeah, it's, I guess, something to think about. Oh yeah. Thank you. That's funny. That's a good joke. I have a couple of things listed. Yeah, like I just don't get any attention on Depop. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna deal with that. Alright. I actually sold a pretty big bundle of bras. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that. So some of them are in this bin. Caleb, can you like, is there a way to like delete them? Let's see. I just like hid. Okay. Alright, it's gone. Perfect. Yeah, we don't need that vibe. Let's see. eBay, Poshmark, yeah, that's what I do too. I definitely recommend you join, I don't know if I did my spiel before you hopped on, but join Curtsy and then just import your listings. Curtsy does it all. You don't have to list them individually. You don't have to send out offers. You can put everything on autopilot, and then the offers get sent, and the fees are so low. It's just very, very worth it because it's very minimal work. You have to do that. I can report. Yeah, so it's fine. And yeah, people do suck. Right. I have not listed this, that's for sure. This is that Banana Republic dress. Not gotten to it. I have it on my drafts, but we'll list that later. Disney shirt. What is wrong with this person? Jesus. Thank you for the algorithm push. Yeah, Curtsy, Cursty, no, CURTSY. It's an app on your phone. Pretty sure you can do it on the computer as well. Alright, still 14. The brand or that app does really well with mall brands, Lululemon, trendy brands, Zara. I've sold American Eagle just this weekend. American Eagle, Zara, like 2 American Eagle items, Zara, what is Free People, Lululemon, yeah. Okay, I had no idea, but let's see. Let's see, add as a moderator. Okay, I think I did. Perfect. Thank you for that tip. I'm very new to doing live, so I'm not sure. I wonder if that was the same person. Like, that's some dedication. I give him that. I actually sourced these from Whatnot to faux leather leggings. I did pay up for them. It's totally fine. I should still make a small profit, but I didn't have to, you know, search for them. They were just shipped to my door, so can't complain. 14. Okay, hold on, sorry. Too many guys. So I have had a channel before. Also, little baby's crying. I have had a channel in the past before, and honestly, it's just being consistent. Make sure you comment back to every single comment. Engagement is really important. Comment on other people's videos, watch other people's videos, make connections. It's really just like community based in my opinion. And then obviously have those like eye-catching videos. My husband's really good at all of that stuff. He is the one that puts a little bit more research in titles and descriptions and video ideas and all that stuff. But honestly, I think the reselling community here on YouTube is fairly, what is it called? Like fairly friendly, supportive, and I feel like I've gotten a lot of like love already, which is not like, I feel like I've grown pretty quickly compared to like channels I've had in the past. Like this channel was actually a mom vlog channel before I started posting reselling content, and I have not posted for months or even at least a year. And I had maybe like 40 subscribers, but I had posted about 8 to 10 videos. So it really depends on community and saturation in a way, but consistency is a big way to grow. That's true. That's some dedication. They're probably just trying to get some entertainment. A little bored. And yeah, Caleb is on a high horse right now. Is Isla awake? I'm talking to Caleb. Is Isla awake? How many viewers do I have? The lighting is like covering the view count, but alright, so I wanted to show you guys. This actually sold already, like one day. It did have a small flaw. is it on this side? Wait. Okay, maybe it didn't have a flaw. There was like a line, but maybe it was dust. Oh no, it's on this one. It smells like a... Oh my gosh, can you even see it? You can't really see it. It's like just a line right there. But these are Zara. They're called the Marine Straight. Very trendy. I feel like this is more wide leg than straight, but it sold very quickly for my full asking price actually. So that was awesome. I gotta charge my phone. Oh goodness. Okay. Let's see if that stays. Almost done. I gotta find another bin. This is not gonna stay. It's already falling. Ah! Alright, I'm just gonna spend like 10 more minutes on live and kind of wrap it up. I think I can shove a few things in here too. Caleb, we need to go to Target and get more bins. And a new shelf. Oh my goodness. Alright. Yeah. Wide leg. I have not tried wide leg. I feel like for my body type it just wouldn't work out because yeah, I just don't think it would flatter me. I personally think wide leg look really good. Wide leg jeans look really good on people who have, is it rectangle? Like they don't have big hips. I feel like if you have big hips, it just makes everything else look wide. And after having kids, my hips have definitely widened. And not a fan, but yeah, I don't think it's very flattering on me, but I think they're cute on others. And yeah, Caleb does all my video editing. I was doing the video editing, but he has edited what, like 2 videos now? 3 videos, I believe. Yes. So I had C-sections, but even then, I feel like the catheter is what screwed everything up, because half the time I'm like, hold it in, because it goes from 0 to 100 really quick, and it's just, yeah, no, not great. Hey, Dakota. Oh, wait, sorry. Is your name? Okay. I read Dakota and then South Dakota. I'm like, wait, am I just saying, hey, welcome in. I'm putting away inventory because it's long overdue and it's going to get overwhelming if I keep pushing it off. So here we are. Gotta get more storage bins. What are you up to, Dakota? Anything reselling related, or are you just relaxing? Isn't this so cute? I'm fairly sure that this is vintage Dalmatian. I've seen it in the thrift store for a while, and then it went on to like Dollar Day or something, so I grabbed it. I was at a military thrift store, which I feel like I get really lucky with those kinds of stores because things like sweaters and all that, people just don't really care for right now. Being, well, in general, because it's just too dang hot 24/7. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure my mom still has that issue, and so does my best friend's mom. She always talks about how bad her bladder is. She's like, yeah, now she said something like she used to make fun of her mom and then now she has a kid, and she's like, yeah, I apologize. Like, I'm so sorry for screwing everything up. Because I'm pretty sure she is the oldest, so she's the one that, you know, kick-started the damage. I'm like, yeah. Listing your death pile. Oh, that always kills me. I feel like shoes are in my opinion, shoes are pretty, like, the least annoying of the bunch. I just always accumulate a death pile of shoes. Like, it's just, I get to the point where I'm like, oh my god, I have all these shoes I just never listed, because like I have a different way that I try to photograph them versus clothing. Like, obviously, if you ever see my listings, my shoes are on a white rug, my clothes are hung up, so when I do a whole batch of clothing, I don't normally have, well, now I do because I've been adding measurements, but I used to not have the white rug. So I'd be like, okay, I'm not going to just pull that out because I have like a couple shoes. So I usually just accumulate a bunch of shoes until I can't take it anymore. And then I'm stuck listing like 30 pairs of shoes. I actually didn't find, I think I only found like one pair of shoes this week, or this weekend. Yeah, which were the New Balances. I posted them on Instagram and TikTok. Women's size 7.5. But like, look at this like iridescent, I don't know if you can tell, backing. I think they're really cute. When you guys, so I don't know, so answer this question. Do you guys go to thrift stores or do you go to the bins? And then if you go to thrift stores, what kind of like, what is your sourcing strategy? Like, do you go towards like what categories? So for instance, for me, I go straight to, okay, it depends. Okay, for most times I either go to the jeans section, then pants, then shoes, and then activewear. Sometimes, like for a specific store, I will go through the shoes first, just because like that's right when you walk in, and then I'll go to jeans, pants, activewear. But that's curious because I avoid the dress section like the plague, just because like it's so high, and I'm just like constantly flipping, and then my hands start hurting. And yeah, it's just not a fun experience. Not a fan. If you can, oh my gosh. This was actually a blogger favorite piece that my friend gave me at the bins. Really cute. Zara. Definitely make sure when you come across Zara that you look up the style, because a lot of these items that are blogger favorites will, you know, sell for a lot higher. The last like blogger's favorite piece that I picked up was a blazer with a ruffle and diamond buttons, and I picked them up because I picked it up at the bins because I love selling blazers and like Zara pieces, Zara blazers specifically, and it was an extra large, so I was like, bam, 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 like that's everything I could ever ask for. Then when I looked up comps, they were selling well over $100, and I was just like, what is happening? Like, Zara, $100. But yeah, I listed it for $100, and I ended up selling it for $76. I'm guessing it was $68 because of shipping, so $68 with $8 shipping. But yeah, that's insane. I did have a coupon, but honestly, I was thinking I was gonna get like $40 for this, so anything over, I was ecstatic for. Okay, so that is enough for that bin before it literally starts to burst. The rug. Oh my gosh, Athena. Yeah, I had to wash mine because my dog thinks it's a good place to start, you know, rubbing her butt and dogness on it. So it's in the wash right now. I had oh my goodness, 4 boxes in totes. Well, that sounds like a money pile to me. Hopefully get a good like push from that stuff. Go to Goodwill lately. I've been going to sweaters and shirts and pins. I don't even bother with those with shoes because they mark them so. Oh, nice. Oh my gosh, I love selling birdies. For a while there at Savers, I would find birdies in the same section like 3 times in a row. It was crazy. So now I always I always hope that when I go to that size, I'll find another pair. All right. I think I can stick a few items in here. Yeah, my Savers, if you saw my Thrift Me video, that pair of Levi's, every time they have Levi's, they price them up in like crazily. Like $80 to $100. I'm just like, oh my gosh, why? I'm gonna try to. Okay, we're gonna get crafty here. Give me just a second. I'm gonna have to find something to, let's see, put it right here. Please stay still. They price all Levi's well over $50 to $70 every single time, and it's so frustrating because what do they think Levi's are? Like, genuinely, it's so strange. I wonder if they have like a partnership with Levi's that like they have to sell or they have to price them up. I don't know. But then again, like I found a pair of Jimmy Choos for $25. Well, they did mark them for $50, but it did make it to half off. So I'm like, okay, I can get a pair of Jimmy Choos cheaper than a pair of Levi's. Cool. They did realize that Mother was a good brand as well. So they did start pricing that at $17, $15, but I will pay that, especially with the 20% off coupon. Look how fun this is. I've been really liking picking up, what is it called? Vintage sequin pieces. I sold one that was leopard and floral print, and I think I put it in a haul and it sold very quickly on eBay. I do have this one listed a little bit higher, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. I gotta make sure that I put it in the right, yeah, okay. These are 2 hours. Oh no. See, yeah, that's also a factor in us, like after we move, like how far the nearest bins are. Obviously I can go source somewhere else, but I do like the option of the bins. So we do keep that in consideration when looking at like different job opportunities for my husband after the Navy. But yeah. I know certain states like don't even have them at all, which is crazy. I never even knew about the bins when I was in California, and they have like, I don't even know, like 4 to 5 different locations. I want to say even more because they have one in LA, San Bernardino, Escondido, I think Rancho Bernardo, San Ysidro, which is closer to the Mexican border, and like a city over from where I used to live. I lived there for from 6 years. So yeah, I didn't even know that was, so close to me. And apparently it's pretty big, so. And also my best friend, she lives in, oh my gosh. I took out the bins. Yeah, so, sorry, I got sidetracked, but forgot what I was saying, but the bins, it is crazy. I will say that I do have a better situation just because I'm on obviously I'm on a small island. There's not many people. It does get busy because it is a small area. Like, it's a small building. It's not very big. But there are people who get overly excited. They start running. They start pushing. Yeah. And just an example, like, I won't get too deep into this, but there is someone who's kind of giving me the ick vibe where she, like, doesn't like me or something. I'm not sure, but she made a comment to her friends who had I feel like just started going recently, and was like, wow, like, this is the reason why it's so busy is because people keep sharing it online. And I think that mentality is, like, just so wrong, because there's not a shortage of all of this clothing. There's never been a shortage for clothing. There's just an insane amount of stuff. So I can never understand that mentality. Alright, we are at the last item, which is great, and then I'm going to start prepping the items that I have to take photographs of. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I haven't witnessed a whole lot of pushing, but I know that it does happen. I've never been pushed, thank God. But one thing that happened to me was, we were walking in trying to grab a cart, and oh my goodness, I'm just grabbing a shopping cart, and this guy, like, grabbed it from my hand and scratched me. Like, he grabbed the wire of the basket and, like, scratched me to grab the basket from me. And I was just like, it's really not that serious, dude, but yeah, you can have it, I guess. Like, what was I supposed to do? Fight him? I'm not gonna do that over a bin. And it was really funny because, like, honestly, the mentality at the bins, like, people are just savages. And so, yeah, they'll push, try to get to it first, try to pick all the clothes without even looking at it. Like, it's just savage mode. And then just insane. But just an example, like, this one guy was looking at this, like, teddy bear or something. This one lady, granted, she was older, she was older. She came up to him and was like, do you need that? Like, do you need that? And he was like, I mean, no, I don't need it, but I mean, if you want it, here. And so it's just kind of like, it's just kind of funny. Like, it's just the audacity of people. That's just kind of the crazy thing about the bins. All right. Got all of my stuff. Oh, wait. I have a bunch of shipping to do this week. For this weekend. I keep saying the wrong words. I'm getting tired and hungry. Yeah, exactly. It does take a lot of patience, for sure. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to prep my items to list or take pictures of tomorrow. So I'm gonna grab a bigger bin. I'm going to use a specific size for these, and then I use the ones that I used to use for getting the stuff that I need photographed ready. I have a wash pile. I already washed some of this stuff, so this will be a little mini haul. Did I grab everything? Yeah, I grabbed everything. This is actually from one of my friends. She does like a $5 page. And so I sourced from her. So I got these Lululemon leggings. Those were $10, I believe, not $5, but this was $5. Toad and Go. Horny Toad, I believe, is like the previous brand name. Here, I'm gonna pause. Can I pause the live? Yeah, I'm just gonna pause it real quick. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I just posted on Instagram to see if anyone is interested in watching this live. Well, I'm doing it anyways. So yeah, for Love and Lemons. I showed this earlier. Getting that ready. I'm so excited to get everything listed. This is North Face. It definitely has some wear to the logo. But I think if someone doesn't matter, just needs like a cheap little jacket. It is an extra small, so I might be sitting on it, but I'm gonna list it cheap. I didn't really want it to just stay there. I'm pretty sure someone put it back because of the fading. I gotta keep my receipts together. Alright. This is Free People large. I hardly ever find Free People in large, but that was exciting. I did have to wash it. There was like 1 or 2 spots, but nothing crazy. Okay, so this is really exciting. Which reminds me, I did start filming a video for just like a thrift with me today, and I never actually finished it. Whoops. I grabbed this because the fabric seemed of high quality. Sorry, the lighting's about to get really weird, but it's Escada. This is a really nice, I don't even know, I don't think it's technically a windbreaker, but it's so pretty. Yes, okay. North Face definitely is like a bread and butter, but thermal ball, I think that's what it is, and the downfill stuff sell crazy good, and I will pay up for those for sure. For Christmas, my girls have a bunch of princess dresses, but we don't really have a place to store them, so I'm gonna have my husband, sorry if you are watching this, Caleb, we're gonna be building a little dress thing so they can hang up a bunch of dresses, and we'll have a couple for them. So this will be in my wash pile and just hidden for a while. Aritzia Denim Forum. Cute, right? Size 30, so a really good size. And this was a store pull, so that means no one bought it at Goodwill. just crazy to me that like a really good brand didn't get picked up. I got a pair of a Goldie from a store pull, like picked it up from Goodwill bins, but it was a store pull. Ribcage straight. It's not the premium kind, so definitely whoosh pile. It's definitely the lower quality one, but still think that this will sell for, you know, at least 25, 30. New with tags, rails. This is such a cute top. So soft. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know. I'm glad to answer any questions really at all. It doesn't have to be reselling related. Airy. This stuff sells really well on Curtsy. It gets a lot of attention. Really soft too. Another airy piece. This doesn't have the drawstring or the hoodie. Is it called the drawstring? Drawstring? Hoodie string? Not sure. Airy. Small. It has like definitely some like light distressing. This will be in my wash pile for sure. Yep. I've never found Aritzia. Aritzia, like, I don't know if it's just like the area that I live in or what, but I find it pretty often. I find Babaton. I found 2 pieces of Sunday Best recently. What else did I find? Oh, the Denim Forum. I have like 3 listed. But yeah. Oh, so this is Notori. I'm not sure what this is quite yet. Like, is this a tablecloth? Is this a scarf? I don't know, but I couldn't leave it behind. Has this like tassel wooden bead detail? I really don't know, but it's really substantial. We'll see what this is. I'm not sure. It's a dragon. Chinese dragon. Yeah, I know. It's pretty whatever it is. That's why I see it. And it's like embroidered. So hopefully I might do a little bit of research on that. So I'm going to put it to the side. But we shall see how that does. Alright. This is Blank NYC. Leather, like a peachy pink leather jacket. It is an extra small, but we're kind of going into leather jacket season, I believe. This is a spring color though, so I'm not sure how that will go. Excuse me. Lululemon. This is, I'm pretty sure, the espresso color, which I am dying for some shorts in this color. This is a size 8, which I'm so sad because I wish this was like a 10 or 12. Probably a 12 would fit me best. Certain bras I could fit a 10 and it just adds extra support. This is not a brand I've ever heard of. Sinclair Duncan. Let's look it up actually. It is 100% cashmere, so that's why I grabbed it. I'm not seeing anything specific, but I almost never leave 100% cashmere anything. Sells very well during these months. Found Stussy. Not really sure. I know that this brand does well. I just don't know much about it. Never sold it before. Oh my no. Alright, hopefully this actually might wash off. There is some red stuff. I did look over it. Definitely missed that. But that'll be in my whoosh pile. Caleb, Hope you're cracking up. Torrid 00, which is a medium, I believe. Just this like acid wash, button down. There are no flaws, so I don't need to wash. I don't think I need to put this in a wash pile. It's really soft. Love selling Torrid. Not sure how long that will sit, just because it is a double. It's a 00/medium. Stop, Caleb. Jesus. It's been in the 50s here. Oh my gosh, 50 sounds so nice. I would settle for a 70s. Like, it's like probably 80-ish degrees right now, and it is 80 degrees all the time. Another Torrid piece, definitely from the same person, 00 medium. I have sold 00 before. It just tends to sit a little longer than plus size, of course. We got another, oh my gosh, okay, another Sorpool Zara. Cut this off. Zara definitely doesn't have a high sale. Oh my gosh. Doesn't have a very high sale price, but it has been quickly one of my favorite bread and butter things, especially with the styles. Certain styles are really popular. This is like a weird sweatpant with a pocket. I don't know, wide leg sweatpants. I don't know. I like the color. It's like a pale yellow. Mustardy pale. It's like a Dijon mustard yellow. Lola and Taylor. I don't know. This is new with tags. It has boutique vibes, and it was sold for $43. So I figure this is at least $20 to $25. I know I went through my baby clothing phase, still technically in it, but I used to like bougie, like $30 PJs. I still do like them, I just don't purchase them as often as I used to. So yeah. Buying lots of Zara. Yeah, you have to be very specific with the Zara pieces that you pick up. American Eagle, same with American Eagle. This is a size 18. They're like these corduroy shorts, and they're in the highest rise 90s boyfriend. So yeah. They're a little thin. I think that's just a style, but we'll see how those go. I did sell a pair of size 22 earlier today, I believe. ALC. Look at this. Oh my gosh, my lighting's not doing it justice. We have like a little tassel shoulder, open knit. Really beautiful. I do have one other ALC piece in my closet, but it's not doing too hot, and I don't really know why, because they're like really nice dress pants slash trousers, but I don't know, maybe they just kind of died down. I'm not sure. Another Torrid 00 Grateful little pullover. I don't know. I might give this a little wash. Yeah. Let's give that a wash. I think I only found like 2 bras this time. I can't remember. I think this is the brand that I'm not supposed to pick up, but it was new with tag, so whatever. $44 retail, just a black simple bra. And then Victoria's Secret, again, doesn't sell for a whole lot, but they're really easy to list and really easy to store. So, and actually, fun fact, I had this back in the day, probably 2016, 2017, maybe even earlier. I definitely wore that bra for dance practice back in high school. This is Lily Pulitzer, but this is Lily Pulitzer for Target. And it's a size 2, but it is new with tags. Retail, it says 44 on here, but I think that's just like a clearance tag. I don't know. I'm just hoping for like 25. Figure since it's new a tag, it has a little bit of resale value. Oh wow, okay, so the retail value was 98. It must have gone through like a clearance thing, but it's really pretty regardless. And yeah, Lily Pulitzer is not cheap. Even if it is the Target line, so can't complain. Oh my goodness, I've just sneezed. You have, yeah, NYX. Have I sold NYX? I know there is one brand. Let's see. Yeah. I've sold one NYX bra, and that was back in February of 2022. And I found it new with tags. And it sold for $30 or $35. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah. That was so long ago. That's the only time I've ever come across it. I really like selling Third Love bras. Those do really good. Airy, you probably won't see it, but these camo biker shorts, neutral color or the tan color, and then green color, size medium. I'm gonna have to hop off here soon. I don't know. We'll see. I know it's getting late for a lot of the world right now. Lucky Brand 2X. It's a really cute top with the button up. It's getting hot in here. I've been on live for 2 hours. Oh my goodness. I think this is as long as I've ever been on live. It's probably not the best time to go on live. But yeah, this really pretty Lucky Brand 2X top. I love finding these kinds of tops at the bins because I would not pay very much for this, and I would not want to. Alright. This is a cute little Comfort Colors t-shirt. I got my peaches down in Georgia. It's a large. This would actually be a really cute gym t-shirt. I don't know if I should sell it or keep it. I think I'm gonna wash it, maybe sell it once and then see. Yes, Lucky Brand has some really cute stuff. I agree with you on that. I used to really like it back in like 2019. Right now I'm just kind of like in the athleisure athletic wear phase. I just think it's really comfy. These are some Zara trousers with the pleating. The lighting is just horrible. Goodness. But see how those go. Trousers seem to do decently well for Zara. Alright, first bag down. I'm gonna go through my Swap Meet finds. These are Diane von Furstenberg 100% silk pants. Yeah, these are nice. Size 2. Smaller size, but the waistband does allow for some stretch. Cooler Bar men's. This is all in my Instagram haul. Men's swim trunks, Cool Bar is apparently a very good brand. I have one thing listed. I don't know if I actually sold it. Yeah, no, I have not sold it before, but we'll see how that goes. This is a really cute top. From Lululemon. The color is so cute. This bra, put this out on the side because I try to group all the bras together. This was such an awesome, oh my gosh. Such an awesome find. Lululemon, size 14, soft strain pants. I wish that I could wear these because these are really, really comfortable, very soft. I have a sweater in this material. And yeah, I loved wearing it when I was in California. Free People. New tags. I had a lot of Free People new tags, honestly. Alright, I think I'm gonna wrap it up after I finish these items. I didn't even realize that these were bird dogs. For some reason I just saw Boom and then didn't read the rest of it. But yeah, these are bird dog pants. Very good, high quality pants. I thought these were the Lululemon ABC jogger or ABC pant. But they're in fact something equally as great, maybe even better. And this stuff was from the Swami, if I didn't mention. A teaspoon, some shorts. I'm getting hungry. This is in my wash pile. Skies are blue. This like cute little long sleeve top, blouse, button up. Urban Outfitters. This little tie top. I'm gonna try to see if I can fix the top part. I think it's just a tie top. Like you just loosely tie it. Yeah, seems like that's the way it looks. Extra small. The last thing I have in my bag were these shoes. There is a small little spot, but I think I'm just going to maybe list as is. I don't know if I'm going to try to get it off. These are in really good condition otherwise. Like, they look like they've never been actually worn. I think I might add that to my death pile of shoes, like we were just talking about. Okay, alright, well, I'm gonna hop off this live. It was really good talking to everybody. I'm gonna try to plan on doing a weekly live. Maybe we can make it Sundays. Maybe I can make it a little earlier so more people can join in. I know for like most of the East Coast, it's about what, like almost midnight, 11-ish. So yeah, thank you guys, and make sure to check out my new video. All right, bye.